When you guys go on non-socially distant strolls, do you not wear masks frequently?
No comment?
Do you think that it was normal to cancel a flight because a 3-year-old wouldn't wear a mask? They are trained well here at WestJet. It's an airline after all, so I guess you'd expect it. Today we have a really interesting story that took place on a WestJet plane, a passenger going from Calgary to Toronto, and his whole family was kicked off the plane. The police were called and they canceled the flight entirely. And why was this, might you ask? Well, it was because their children wouldn't wear masks, those rascals. It was actually a 19-month-old infant and a 3-year-old toddler that wouldn't wear the masks, allegedly. There's a little bit of a dispute between the family and WestJet. WestJet says it was just the 3-year-old that they were concerned about, but the family actually says it was the infant that WestJet was trying to force to wear a mask. According to some sources, the infant actually threw up in the mask as they were trying to put it on. Now, here's a video of the altercation. Check it out.
They'll float up the plane. Too goofy fucking cop.
Excuse me, what is his name?
This is not my
Everyone has seen it. No, you doctor, everyone has seen it.
Now you can see the passengers, they're like, what are you doing? Why are you forcing this child to wear a mask? Let's get off the runway into the air and to Toronto. That's all the passengers wanted, but that's not what WestJet wanted. WestJet, for some reason, canceled the whole flight when the family refused to put a mask on their infant child. Well, luckily I am in Calgary, and that's where WestJet is headquartered. It's used to be at least a good Western company, and Calgarians and folks in Western Canada supported the business because they thought they shared their values, and that sort of changed a while ago. First, WestJet unionized, and then a bunch of other stuff happened that had Calgarians wondering if WestJet really was, their company. We have their headquarters right behind us, around the corner, down the road a little bit. We're gonna head over there and see if we can ask some questions of some media personnel. Maybe there's someone out there that we can chat with. Let's see what they have to say. Hey, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Great. Oh, I like the plane. My name's Keean. I'm with Rebel News. We're doing a story on the 3-year-old and the 19-month-old kid who was kicked off a plane with their family. Police were called yesterday. Could you tell me why WestJet thought a 3-year-old kid was an existential threat to the plane?
I'm not authorized to give any comment.
Is there a media person that you could call out?
Not on site, I don't believe.
There's no media person at the headquarters of WestJet.
I'm not authorized to give any comment on any of it. I'm just here for a different purpose.
While we've sort of been watching what's going on here at WestJet HQ in Calgary, at WokeJet, we've been seeing people coming in and out, having lunch over there. No masks, of course, because, the employees of WestJet, they're above it. It's the passengers of the airline who they'll kick off, call the police, and cancel the entire flight because the 3-year-old won't wear a mask. When you guys go on non-socially distant strolls, do you not wear masks frequently?
No comment?
Do you think that it was normal to cancel a flight because a 3-year-old wouldn't wear a mask? They are trained well here at WestJet. It's an airline after all, so I guess you'd expect it. This is just par for the course for WestJet, who you might remember take super political positions on daily issues, whether it's Bexte, which they say that they're absolutely against. It would be terrible for Alberta, according to WestJet. And then also this mask situation where they are kicking families off the plane, calling the police on them, and canceling flights entirely because apparently a 3-year-old is an existential threat to the airline. It doesn't make any sense. Thank you so much for tuning into our coverage here at Rebel News. We need you to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you want to stay up to date with the news as it happens. If you've already done that, you can click the notification bell. It's called ringing the bell, they say, those YouTube folks. If you do that, YouTube won't be able to redirect your traffic to CTV, CBC, and all those other folks who spread fake news like it's their day job. If you ring that bell, you'll stay up to date with everything here at Rebel News.